watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And we're back from the halftime break here at Berwick High School. 36-0 our score. Boogers Everett alongside Clarence Robinson. Clarence, the stats pretty much tells it all.
It does, but look how, listen at this, Boo. Franklin had 6 first downs. Berwick had 7. But overall, totally rushing, 169 yards rushing, Berwick 61. Passing, 179, 52 yards for Berwick. Total 340 yards in the first half. Berwick 113 yards. So, tale of two quarters.
Well, 3 touchdowns by Lightfoot, all electric, 77, 80 yards, all for big distances.
Big distances, and tell you what, within 3 to 5 yards.
He's got 3 carries for 129 yards. He's caught a ball right here, and you can see Berwick's got him hemmed up.
And that's been a difference right there. But within 5 yards, just a reception, 300 total yards for Lightfoot.
Yeah, by himself. And then the lone defensive touchdown came after a nice offensive play by Berwick. They strip Bella. Ball comes free. Hornets opportunistic, pick it up, and they take it the distance. So it's been all Hornets as far as big plays. Now, Berwick, they moved the football,
you can see
but they just can't finish the deal.
You know, total play. That's the defensive play right there. Right at the end. You thought that the Franklin Hornets was going to just end up right there. But tell you what, Hornets able to walk it in for the touchdown right before halftime with 32 seconds left. Tell you what, overall, Berwick on a typical game like this, 113 yards at half. For a typical team, that would be pretty balanced. But right now, it's been a difference, all Franklin Hornets, and about to get the ball here to start the third quarter.
They'll start it off with an onside kick, and they're going to get it. Cameron Henry had an opportunity to put a hand on it. He should have let it go. It was heading out of bounds.
It was. Henry just getting excited right there, touched the ball and slowed the ball down. Panthers able to recover it. Good turnover right there for the Panthers. Way to start the third quarter.
Well, let's see if the Panthers could get it going here in the second half.
Like you just stated earlier, all Mr. Perry in the first 2 quarters. On the other side of the ball, Berwick been using number 18, Sampe, been a workhorse for the Panthers.
Let's see what the adjustment has been made for the Panthers to get this thing going. And like we said, they've been able to move the football. Just that one negative play will stop a drive. First down and 10 as we begin the second half.
Been looking for that
Pop
play.
pass, caught.
There it is.
Breaking free, running free, across the 20. Miguel Melendez takes it in for the Panthers.
I mean, could be a perfect call. We've been thinking about this all night. That's been a bread and butter for the last couple of years for the Panthers. Melendez, just a little pop pass right there, give Darwin some confidence. You're going to see it right here at the end, though. Melendez able to, most importantly, get the reception and able to walk it in for the touchdown for the Panthers.
Well, I don't know what was discussed at halftime, but Berwick came out, goes onside kick, and then follows that up with a first explosive play of the night for 6.
And we can credit that. That defense for Franklin has been rather aggressive. Those secondary guys not concerned about the pass. Panthers able to capitalize.
They'll keep the offense in and go for 2. Early movement. I don't see a flag, direct snap. They go in for the 2-point conversion. And it's good.
Point after taken in by Connor Dupuy. Good.
Dupree able to come in for the touchdown. 2-point. This is the actual play right here for the touchdown. Once again, fake the Sampe and just a clear slant route into Melendez, able to keep his balance. That free safety, once again, you're just paying one high safety, boo. Well, Coach Walker was able to capitalize there. Quick 6 for the Panthers. You're going to see the 2-point conversion by Dupree, just able to walk right in for the 2-point conversion for the Panthers. So,
well, could have drawn it up any better for the Panthers here in the second half. If you stuck with us, you've got a little excitement there to cheer for. 11:47 to go. Didn't take much, and I expect another onside kick coming.
Yeah, you got to go with it again. But once again, the stats showed at halftime for the Panthers, pretty balanced offense and defense, able to get the stats right back on the passing side. See if they're going to have – typically your situation, you have some hands teams guys up there with your skill positions up there. Here to this side, you got number 5 for the Hornets. Moved over. That's Zakiah Brown. See if he's going to be the one to try to kick the ball to as well.
Yeah, made an adjustment on this side. Got some older players. Hands team in. Onside kick attempt again. Takes a nice roll, fielded, and brought down. Zakiah Brown, the sure-handed receiver for the Hornets, make sure they secure this one.
Got to get your skilled guys in there when you have to see that. Had your big guys in there, like you said. But Brown, number 5, you're going to see here to the near side.
Pretty good-looking kick.
Good kick, but Brown was able to capitalize. That's your skill position guys. Good hands. Able to recover for the Franklin Hornets.
First down and 10. Now we'll see what adjustments the Panthers defense made, and really don't need to make adjustments. Just need to tackle better.
Just catch tackle and make sure you keep an eye on number 3, Lightfoot.
End around.
Soprano.
That time, nice job turning them inside.
And up to number 10, Soprano. Trying to run a little jet sweep to the far side. Able to hand off to Soprano, but once again, once he try to turn upfield, Panther defense able to come up and make a short tackle right there.
Second down and 8. Perry keeps it himself off tackle. Nice option read there. Takes it down to the 36-yard line and a first down.
Good call right there. Fake the handoff to Lightfoot. Quarterback keeper right there, positive yards. Pick up another first down for the Hornets.
Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline there, and Berwick comes out and makes some noise early. Now this defense needs to step up.
Well, you know, Booth, this whole ball game has been a game of big plays. It's been the big plays where the scoring has happened. And Berwick's 1 touchdown, and all the ones that Franklin High came up with, all big plays. But if the Panthers can control that line of scrimmage and not give up the big plays, give them a chance to get back in it.
Well, this is a guy that has caused the damage in Lightfoot. Lightfoot crossed the 20. They can't get him down. He gives up ground to try to make ground. They got him by the back to Jersey. I'm not sure what the definition of a horse collar tackle is, but there is no flag. That'll be a first down.
Like you said, the sideline would be an extra defender for you, but when Lightfoot get the ball, I don't think it works like that. Just taking the handoff to the outside, you thought he was going to get ran out, but still in bounds, able to cut back into his own offensive linemen right there. So good positive off once again. So a few yard pickup.
First down and 10. Right back to him, right up the middle. He's into the secondary. Cross the 10, inside the 5, standing up. Good balance.
Wow.
And in for the touchdown.
Goodness gracious. I mean, we knew that Franklin would have some particular guy always to come out, but not like Lightfoot just now.
Yeah, look at the balance this guy got. He's not an oversized guy, but, man.
Good balance, good eye, good cutback ability. Just walked in for the touchdown. And only a junior, Boone.
Yeah, he's got a year's worth of stats in this one game. A highlight reel all in one. They'll go for two again. Perry, room on the outside. He'll jog it on in. The two-point conversion is good. And just like that, Hornets answer right back. It's 44-8. And, of course, our core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, there will be no excitement for this one.
No.
As Mr. Lightfoot has wrapped that thing up, we'll make his announcement in the fourth quarter, but I can't see anybody coming back and trying to one-up Mr. Lightfoot here tonight.
I don't think so. This young man has just been dynamic tonight. Tell you what, he just came alive in the second quarter. So next week we'll hopefully see something different as well.
Well, got the HL Bourgeois Braves taking on the Patterson Lumberjacks. I'll first look at the Lumberjacks. Looking for their first victory of the year. I know our head statistician Bill McCarty loves heading to the Sugar Dome. Once the most feared venue of all of high school football, but as of late, they're trying to get that back.
Yeah, trying to get back in a really particular tough district that they're playing with St. James and Donaldsonville as well.
Squib kick fielded at the 47-yard line.
Squib kick fielded cleanly by Jay Wiggins.
Tell you what, Boo, you spoke about one of your dear friends listening in Texas. You got a young man listening from Morgan City, a Berwick Knight, Berwick Panther, Mr. John Schaff.
Go ahead, John.
Tuning into the game. Rooting on his Berwick Panthers to the end.
Well, you got a little life right there on that first play of the second half. Panthers struck for a big play, went 50 yards, and we'll see what they do here on that second drive.
See if the Panthers can put some things together.
First down and 10. Sampe running room on the left side. He'll get it down to the 45.
Once again, Sampe all night has been running pretty hard. Sampe getting up kind of slow there, but able to get back and going in the huddle.
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2, Panthers.
Second down coming up for the Panthers. Clock's running. Play clock is not. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampe, nothing left. Turns it back inside. Big fellas will bring him down.
Sampe up the middle for a short
That last
gain.
play right there. Full linemen and those linebackers filling each gap. So making it difficult for Sampe. See if he can get this right here for third down situation for the Panthers.
Third down and 1. Tried to get him on a hard count. It only worked against his own guys.
Been seeing that vice versa for each team.
Ball stored on the Panthers. Back them up 5.
Walked off against the
You
Panthers.
know, last week's game kind of spoiled us. Came down to the last play.
Yeah.
The goal line, staying at the goal line. Could have been either team's victory that night. Tonight, not so much.
Not so much. And once again, Berwick Panthers been moving the football rather well, but just a situation like this, third down situation, not third.
They get the snap off, but Berwick thought the clock was going to go to 0, so they expend a timeout. 8-minute mark here in the third.
Students, don't forget you're invited to the Lighthouse Community Church for a fifth quarter immediately after tonight's game. It will be held in the Fellowship Hall at Lighthouse.
Once again, you
Community
see
Church.
Franklin defense that initially thought that they was going to have some problem with the Berwick offense, but they kind of capitalized, made the adjustments. Here starting in the third quarter, Berwick come with that onside kick, able to capitalize, score. Franklin come right back and score again, Boo. So see if Coach Walker could make a good call here, seeing that third down situation where they can throw that slant route. If Dolman gets some time with that Franklin rush.
You know, a lot of your slowness of this game, you got to manage the game as an official. They got to be on their step, pick up the step, and that gets everybody moving forward. If you're kind of sluggish, then the whole game becomes sluggish.
That's correct.
And that's where we are right here at the 8-minute mark in the third, nearing 9 o'clock tonight. A little bit extra sauce on that from Dolman. Goes through Bella's hands and incomplete.
Dolman's pass intended for Bella, incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside from Joseph and Lightfoot. That'll bring up 4th down and 6.
Once again, trying to get that ball to Bella. Came out previously we've seen that Bella had got that same particular route open in the second quarter. Thought he was going to have a good scoring opportunity. Turned the ball over.
Big 4th down here for the Panthers. Back to pass, pressure coming, thrown across the middle. A fight for the ball, the Panthers win. Melendez takes it in the end zone. It was a fight for the football. He wins the fight, and he takes it in for his second big score of the game.
Once again, want to see the replay on this. Once again, most importantly, Bella gets the time to throw the football. Melendez able to catch it in stride, showing that good, strong hands. Get it upfield. One last defender. Melendez able to take it up for the touchdown.
Geisler gives him the last block to give him that last 15 yards. And here in the second half, 2 explosive plays from the Panthers, both in the passing game.
And to that number 11 itself, both touchdowns to Melendez.
They'll go for 2. Hand off to Sampe. Got him up high. He's able to get in. The 2-point conversion is good. A 4-play, 53-yard drive for the Panthers. They've got 16 on the board. We'll take a timeout, folks. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Let's get on the field, Aaron Artigo. Aaron, a little life from the Berwick Panthers, showing a little fight here in the second half.
Well, just as I mentioned last time we spoke, a game of big plays. Both teams keep hanging big plays, and it makes it exciting. It's going to make for a long football game tonight, but kind of getting used to it. Seems like high school games last 3 hours now.
Well, the Panthers attempted 2 onside kicks already. I expect the same thing here. They got one. They didn't get the next. And Lacoste will kick it away.
Got more of these skilled guys up now. Lightfoot walking on late. Halfback.
Sky kicked down to the 25-yard line, fielded. Turnbuck fielded to the 35-yard line. Michael Jones on the return.
Blanchard, Wiggins, and Bello stop. First down, Hornets.
The difference in this game, because of the time, Berwick is doing the time-consuming drives, but Franklin scored within 5-10 seconds. That's the difference with time of possessions thus far for this game.
See if this defense can make a stand. Go to Lightfoot, twisting and turning, across the 45. 25 plays run by the Hornets. 44 points on the board, not a bad trade.
Not at all. That's the stats that you want. Tell you what, being effective in seeing that.
Second and 1.
Within those 25 plays, Mr. Lightfoot has been dynamic in a good bit of them.
Second down and 1. They'll go to Joseph. Joseph has the first down, looking for more. Carrying tacklers across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Let's see if the Hornets start to try to work the clock a little bit, shorten up this game.
Would be beneficial to the Hornets itself. Coach Johnson seen Lightfoot wasn't it for the initial spot, get that first down. Now Joseph getting his opportunity to get another first down for the Hornets.
Of course, we're nearing the mandatory hydration timeout at the 6-minute mark.
73.
So we'll have another break there. First down, back on the ground again goes Joseph. Joseph pounds his way for another 4. And now we're at the 6-minute mark. That'll be another hydration timeout for both teams.
Official timeout on the field. Hydration timeout.
We'll take a timeout, folks. This is the Friday Night Under the Lights here on KWBJ.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back, Boo Grizzeffi alongside Clarence Robinson, former Nicholls State standout in the secondary. How them Colonels doing this year?
Not getting there where it needs to be at. The most important part, you won it, 1-0 in the conference.
That's it.
That's really that counts. So it's FCS, so we'll see. We're going to hang in there.
Well, one of their counterparts, Southeastern Lions, taking on the big school.
Yeah, they're going to Baton Rouge. Good luck, Lions.
Second down, Hornets. Back to Joseph, man. Joseph is not somebody you want to tackle when you're fresh.
No, especially at this time of the game. Most of those guys that's on the defense with Berwick has been out there all night. So,
First down, Hornets.
once again, Coach Johnson is doing what he needs to do to keep that clock running.
Big guys up front, Boyd, Leonard, Favre, Mayon. Big linebackers and LeCompton, Wiggins. They've had their hands full with these runners for the Hornets here tonight. Perry keeps it himself. He'll have the first down and steps out of bounds. The good news for the Panthers, they're not going to run into many people with the skill set as Lightfoot.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I tell you what, Lightfoot, once again, we just said he's a junior. Tell you what, very impressive young man.
Yeah, and you got to keep that guy fresh and healthy, and I don't see any reason for him to be out there at this point in the game. You're going to need him down the line.
Yeah, and the numbers that Franklin have on the team as well, probably 20-something players as well. So
back to Joseph.
wow.
Joe's a big guy, but he's squeezing through small spaces.
Tale of two halves right there. Just nothing fancy. Just that offensive line getting a good push as well that you just called out. But after that, once you get past the line of scrimmage, Joseph doing some tough running.
We're inside the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Red Zone, a place that we hadn't frequented too much tonight, just with all the big plays that they've had. Same play, same results. Ball came out, looked like he was already down inside the 10-yard line. Got a lot of young guys on Franklin looking him up, just a sophomore. So
the next name's up in Franklin.
Most consecutive plays we've had without clock stoppage,
which has been beneficial for the Hornets. You know exactly, they've seen a lot of penalties in the first 2 quarters, but now trying to just make that clock move a little bit better.
It's been the Perry and Joseph show on this drive. Back to Joseph. Joseph, one man on his leg. He just dragging him in. Inside the 5, down to the 4.
When you see a running back running like that, he had that opportunity to bounce it to the outside. But when they told him to go off tackle, stay off tackle, that's what Perry did. So
good time-consuming drive for the Hornets. They'll have it inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal. Joseph got him down there. Let's see if they reward him with the score. Tough snap. Perry had to get back on it, and a big loss down. Yeah, they're marking it at the 12.
Defensive end right there for the Hornets.
One of the few things going wrong for the Hornets.
See the big rush right there. Going to see on the in.
Yeah, snap was good. Perry took his eye off the ball.
Perry looking upfield, trying to get upfield. Number 52, Boyd. Able to come up with the sack for the Panthers.
And second down. Right back to Joseph. Joseph trying to get outside, turns on the afterburners, run through tacklers, reaches for the end zone, touchdown.
That's the reward you was talking about right there, Boo. Reward the big guy. One hand off to Lightfoot, but after that, Joseph able to capitalize number 0.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was going to go right or left. He went right through.
You know, Joseph get to the outside, and once he gets to the end of right at the goal line, he's able to force it over. Touchdown Hornets.
Two-point conversion. Perry under center. He'll throw to the outside, has an open receiver. The two-point conversion is good. A 10-play, 63-yard drive by the Hornets. Joseph did the heavy lifting. We'll take a timeout. You see our score, 52-16.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Matthew Boyd, B-O-Y-D, is the head coach in Patterson.
And welcome back to Geyser Stadium, Clifford Watson Field. We're watching a good one here, the Franklin Hornets and the Berwick Panthers. Franklin, dynamic, Lightfoot. We've seen what Joseph could do. A lot of young guys. The future looks bright for Franklin Hornets.
No doubt about it, and she probably capitalized them and put them on the bench for the rest of the night, put the young guys in.
Panthers could have packed it up at halftime. They decided to come out and give it a little fight. 2 explosive plays in the second half gets them 16 points. So give credit to the Panthers for the fight they've given here in the second half.
No doubt. I mean, the opportunity presented itself. Dolman got a little time for that offensive line. Able to see Melendez get 2 big touchdowns for the Panthers. So, once again, the Berwick Panthers is not going to quit.
There you see the Hornets band. Always exciting.
One thing about the Franklin Hornet defense, just playing a basic cover 3. They're not doing any extra for the Berwick Panthers. Got a lot of trust in their defensive line and their linebackers when you see a defense like that, Boo.
First down and 10, Panthers. Pop pass again. And just behind the intended receiver in Dupree. That's one of the plays. He was behind everybody. A little air on the ball, let him run under it. He'll still be running.
And, continue to call it because, once again, you just have one safety at the top playing high. So it looked like they'd move Lightfoot to the back as the other 2 high safety because you can't stop that play right there, Boo.
Yeah, and you're at the point of the game where the aggressiveness of this Hornets defense you got to use against them because they got the ears pinned back. They're trying to get the big hit at this point in the game.
Yes, sir.
Second down, they'll hand off to Sampe. He'll get 5.
Sampe on the carry.
Once again, north and south by Sampe. Taking some big hits and also get some good runs as well tonight.
$72 yards on the ground for Sampe through 3 quarters on 20 carries. He's been the workhorse for the Panthers. Dolman has come alive throwing the football. Yeah. Big plays for Melendez. He's 7 out of 13 for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns, so that's not a bad night.
That's the yards that Sampe been getting, really tough yards, if all the yards that he's earned tonight.
Another 4th down coming up for the Panthers. We look at the replay right here.
And off to Sampe. Once again, that's the type of running he's been doing tonight. Trying to get off guard or off tackle, but right there, Franklin Hornets is able to come up, bring a 4th down situation for the Panthers.
Big 4th down. Time to throw the football. Thrown in the flats. Triple coverage there. Looking for Bella. It'll go incomplete. 4th down conversion, no good. And here comes the Hornets offense once again.
Last series we seen the Hornets did. Got number 0. Joseph take it to the house.
Aaron ought to go down on the sideline there. And it's time in the game where one of these teams need to start running some clock. What you think?
I don't know about y'all, but I'd be all right with that, Boo. That sounds like a good deal. But still got some football to play. We 4th quarter to go. So anything can happen in a game like this one. It probably will.
Looks like the Hornets are going to start emptying their bench. Get some guys in the game.
Which is more important because, you still got a lot of the season still left. And Franklin Hornets going to need those guys. Lightfoot, Joseph, Perry.
Yeah, they didn't out-scheme the Panthers tonight. They outpowered them.
It's strictly power. And once again, just like we stated before the game, it started right in the interior line, offensive, defensive line.
Yeah, when you got 2, 3 guys wrapped on a running back, and you can't get them down. There's not much more you can do.
Wow.
Kemp takes the carry right up the gut. Hawkins steps in at the quarterback spot for the Hornets.
Look, Lightfoot called. You thought Lightfoot was quick, but I tell you what, Kemp, he's a senior, getting his opportunity to get some positive yards as well.
Brought down by number 59, Deverion Singleton.
Second down and 2, barring a penalty. This could be very well the last play of the third quarter. Hawkins keeps it himself, gets outside, takes a big hit. He'll have the first down. He paid the price.
They've heard one of his man, like Bella. Boyd and Bella pretty much ran into each other.
Clock starts. Franklin's happy to let that run out. That'll be the end of the third quarter. They'll switch sides. We'll take a timeout and be back with more high school football.
You're watching Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And we're back to Geyser Stadium. Boogers Abbey alongside Clarence Robinson. On the field, Aaron Artigo, our head statistician, Bill McCarty. Season's moving right along. Getting our second look at the Berwick Panthers tonight, but the Franklin Hornets had something to say about it.
No doubt about it. They've shown it very well tonight thus far. Start here in the fourth quarter. Got the younger guys in for the Hornets.
Kemp get his third consecutive right here, right up the gut, cross the 30 down to the 34-yard line, and finally churning the clock. One group that didn't sit down, that's the sound of pride. The Berwick High School Marching Band, always on top of their game.
Tell you what, performance tonight after the fourth quarter, called the fifth quarter for the Berwick Band. Will be performing.
Swing pass, looking for Soprano. Ball goes incomplete. Sampe on the coverage.
Once again, Sampe pretty much getting every snap, both on offense and defense.
That'll force a third down for the Hornets. Right back to Kemp. Kemp slips the first tackles. And that's the Panthers one, a gang tackle there right at the line of scrimmage. That'll force fourth down.
That's what the Hornets needed. Bring up a fourth down. See if the Hornets it's going to be the call for Coach Johnson here for the Hornets. Need a big play right here so Panthers get the ball back.
Dylan Hawkins, just a freshman. He's your signal caller. Took way too much time to organize that play. Franklin will have to call a timeout. 10:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. No. Fourth down coming up. All right. Fourth down coming up for the Hornets. 52-16, the game in hand. They've cleared their bench, playing some second-line players. The future of the Hornets. Hawkins swings it to the outside, looking for Allen. It'll go incomplete. Check that. He's looking for Webb. It goes incomplete. And Berwick defense holds.
Freshman to freshman. Get that opportunity to get in the game. Not able to capitalize. Turnover for the Hornets.
Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Got one excited group on the other side of the field. Franklin High School marching band made the truck down. Making some noise here tonight.
Wow. Like a defender got over pretty well, but
Looked like a little early movement from the Franklin sideline, but I believe the referees have decided it's going to have to be a little more blatant than that for me to throw a flag here tonight.
So Franklin still got some of their starters in the first team defense in still in the game.
Second down and 10. Dolman keeps it himself. Carrying tacklers across the 30, still moving.
Good job.
All the way down to the 34-yard line.
With the carry.
Tell you what, that's what you want to see with your team right now.
3rd and 2, Panthers.
Here you go, Dolman. Fake the handoff. This has been a pretty much positive play for the Panthers. Dolman, you thought he was down at the end, but they're still coming out that power. Good positive yards right there for the Panthers.
That'll make it 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and 3.
Tell you what, give credit to the Berwick Panthers. These guys still fighting out here.
Right back to Sampe, who had the first down. Down to the 40-yard line.
Sampe with the carry up the middle. 1st down, Panthers.
That should put over Sampe over 80-plus yards. Good tough running by number 18.
First down and 10, Panthers. Oh, pop pass. Has a receiver. Dupree has the catch. He's on the run. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 76-yard strike. Dolman to Dupree.
That's the bread and butter play for the Berwick Panthers all night. See Melendez to get 2 of them tonight. Now Dupree able to get his on the slant route. Hard slant route at 10 yards. Able to come up with reception. And Mr. Dupree shows some speed himself. Touchdown Panthers.
Well, it takes guts to reach out and catch that ball with defenders bearing down on you. That time, Carter Dupree, the senior, a highlight for the Panthers. He takes it in for the score.
Tell you what, no quitting these Berwick Panthers tonight. Steady fighting.
Berwick goes for the two-point conversion. Little pop pass attempt there, looking for Dupree on the other side. Incomplete, the two-point conversion, no good. A four-play, 74-yard drive by the Panthers. As always, Clarence, you like to see that extra fight at the end of the game, and that's been the premier play we've seen. Berwick twice. Their big plays have come on similar slant-type routes.
Yes, sir. That's been their bread and butter. And once again, give Dolman that credit, too, as well, and that offensive line, giving Dolman some time to get it off, and Dupree able to capitalize for the Panthers.
As always, each and every week, it's the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game. There he is, Dushan Lightfoot. Listen to these stats, folks. 6 carries, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's had 3 receptions for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's responsible for 342 total yards for this Hornet offense.
Outstanding.
Dushan Lightfoot, your Core Physical Therapy Player of the Game.
And then, but you know, you started after that first couple of times when you seen Lightfoot get the ball, you're seeing he's kind of different player. And you just sticking out right now throughout this particular game. But congratulations to Mr. Lightfoot.
Yeah, and that damage was done in 3 quarters of football. He hadn't really touched the ball here in the fourth at all.
Hands team back in for the Hornets.
Another onside attempt, squib kick, fielded there at the 46-yard line. One thing that score guarantees there, Clarence, there's no running clock here tonight.
None running clock at all, so they got to finish strong. Seen that last possession, the Hornets pretty much put in most of the guys, the backup guys in. A lot of their freshmen and sophomores. So you may see this game kind of change a little possession here where Berwick can get some positive touchdowns here with 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Got to give credit for Bill McCarty being on time today. He had to make a little Socolay trip to his secret honey hole that didn't produce today. So that got him here on time. He thought it was going to be a good day, tide falling. Just didn't work out. Kemp takes it off tackle to the left side.
Number 4, Kemp. Seeing running back able to get an opportunity to get some yards himself now.
There you see the Top Cats doing their routine on the sideline, entertaining the Berwick faithful. Second down and 9. A heavy dose of Kemp here in the second half.
One of the experienced guys back there at running back.
Got one more hydration timeout coming, and a good running game ought to take us home.
Got a senior running back right there. Coach Johnson got his guy in, making sure he get a good possession. Don't need to throw the football.
Third down, back to Kemp. Tries to get outside. Bella says, no way, I got you. He'll get 2, but shy of first down yardage.
Good job by Bella making sure they're trying to force Kemp to the outside. Good play right there. Short tackle.
Looking at the play clock and the game clock synchronization, they shouldn't have to run a play here. We'll take it straight to the hydration timeout. Both teams in no hurry here. 52-22 our score. We'll take one final hydration timeout for both teams. Surprisingly, didn't entertain one cramp yet tonight.
You're right about it.
Let's take a timeout, folks. You're watching high school football here on KWBJ.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Bring up 4th down situation for the Franklin Hornets. Hornets just called the time coming out after the hydration break.
Big 4th down here. Right back to Kemp. Kemp looks at it from here to have the first down.
Let's see exactly how the spot is going to go here.
Just when I said we hadn't seen a cramp all game, we might have seen our first one.
You called it, buddy. Think you had to put it on. First down and 10 for the Hornets. Start the clock up again.
Teams went like to the sideline like that was it, but
no,
that's not it. He popped right back up. He's ready to go.
Once all in the play clock as well started. It's like 6 seconds left.
Yeah, they just restarted the play clock. No need to get a delay of game here. First down and 10.
You know, in the third quarter, we've seen Mr. Perry, Mr. Joseph start getting some big touches. Now you see little Kemp getting this opportunity as well. Tell you what, the game started off rather slow, Boo. And then next thing you know, you're seeing all the fireworks take off with the Franklin Hornets.
Well, once they sized each other up and realized that Lightfoot was just one step bigger, one step faster, one step stronger, he put on a show. Penalty on the play. Delay of game against Franklin.
Flag on the play on the Hornets, 5-yard penalty.
4:25, a 52-22 game. Clarence has taken everything we got to keep us motivated in this one.
Yeah, you know, you expect that when you get to the end of the game. You got a lot of young guys that don't get too many opportunities to play. A lot of young guys here in Franklin getting that chance right now.
End around on the outside. He'll have enough for the first down. Quincy Freeman.
Freshman. Taking a little jet sweep. Get to the outside. Freeman able to get upfield. Pick up the first down.
Give credit to Blake Blanchard running him down.
There goes to Kemp again. Most importantly, the clock's still running.
Yeah, the winner of this one's pretty much in hand. The only difference is what the spread is going to be. I think both teams at this point would like to get home with no injury, healthy, and ready for next week.
Most importantly, one of these teams getting their first win of the season. That's the Franklin Hornets. Berwick still would be.
Swinging out to the near side is batted away. Not sure why they throwing the football there, but give these youngsters an opportunity.
Just pass out.
There's
here
a
to
flag
Freeman.
on the play.
Let's go to the near side as well. Get set, ready to play now.
Berwick declined the penalty. So now they'll need to reset the ball. Third down here for the Hornets. Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of confusion for the type of game we've got. Pretty simple illegal procedure. It's a 5-yard penalty, take it or not. If it happened before the snap, then you're automatically going to take it because you're going to want the 5 yards. But based on the fact that we've had multiple conversations throughout the game,
Get another explanation.
I'm not sure we got the A-team here tonight.
Yeah. It was declined, so.
Third down, a whistle blow, we can get back underway. A first down will pretty much end this one.
Oh, goodness.
Michael Jones on the carry.
Still not down.
Man, they tackle him the best way they can. That tackle by the jersey.
Ricky Frederick, before able to final bring him down.
They'll lose 8. That'll bring fourth down. Now they're setting up the huddle on the wrong side of the football.
Once again, you got them youngins in there.
Play clock at 6. A lot of confusion out there. Hornets trying to get themselves situated. They'll get the snap off. Thrown across the middle and intercepted. That's the ball hawk. Blanchard comes up, makes the pick from his free safety position.
Blanchard been back there all night. Once again, a lot of indecisiveness for the Franklin Hornets. See Hawkins just looking in the middle of the field. Blanchard able to get the interception for the Panthers.
That's 2 big plays from Blanchard here on this drive, and Panther need a lot more where that came from.
See if Dolman gets some time here to chunk it.
1:20 on the clock. And another flag. They'll call this one against Berwick. Seemed like as the people started to file out, they got less people, they got more mosquitoes.
Yeah, it looked like, I think it's just kind of stirring things up around the side, around the track. And just sending them up to us, boo.
1st and 15.
Oh, my. goodness. Another Lightfoot, Aaron Lightfoot, number 55. Younger.
So Berwick just keeps it on the ground, gets the game over with. We inside 1 minute.
Tell you what, seen some good things happen for the Berwick offense, defense, but just couldn't get no consistency for the entire game.
Right back to Sampe. Sampe carrying tacklers. He'll have the first down. That'll stop the clock to move the chains. Yeah, they'll have to snap it. No, they won't have to snap it again. I think Coach Walker's just going to let it run to zero. He'll get his team to midfield. They'll shake hands. The Hornets come to town, and they walk away with a 52-22 game. We'll be back to wrap this up in the Allen's TV Cable postgame show right after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the ATVCI.net postgame show. Brugger's there along Clarence Robinson. Clarence coming in. Berwick showed a lot of fight in the second half, but it was too much Franklin Hornets here
tonight.
Too
much Franklin Hornets and the total offense within itself. This had boost 17 first downs for Franklin Hornets, 10 for Berwick, but total here it is 325-yard rushing for the Hornets, 179 yards total passing, total 504 yards total offense for the Franklin Hornets. But overall, Berwick 315 yards total offense.
Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline there, and it started off one way, and it pretty much ended up the same.
Yeah, the biggest problem for he just totally just couldn't get it. Even though they thought they had him. But big mistake, you didn't, and he'd always figure a way to get out of it. But he was certainly the choice for the most valuable player here tonight. He absolutely deserved it, and carried this Hornet team to a big lopsided victory here. But great job by him. Guy worked hard. But one thing I'd like to say real quick, too, before we go is to the Berwick Panther bench. These guys never quit all night. They were encouraging the starters. They were cheering for their team. The Panthers were in the ball.
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call